Welcome to the 50th anniversary celebration for the American Journal of Sports Medicine. We are counting down the top cited article from each year since 1973. My name is Ryuichiro Kagi from Oyumino Central Hospital, and on behalf of the AJSM's Electronic Media Editorial Board, we are pleased to be celebrating the top article of 1985 entitled The Glenoid Labrum Tears Related to the Long Head of the Biceps, authored by Dr. James Andrews and colleagues from the Houston Orthopedic Clinic. Tears of the glenoid labrum were observed in 73 baseball pitchers and other throwing athletes who underwent arthroscopic examination of the dominant shoulder. Most of the tears were located over the anterosuperior portion of the glenoid labrum near the origin of the tendon of the long head of the biceps muscle into the glenoid. At arthroscopy, the tendon of the long head of the biceps appeared to originate through and be continuous with the superior portion of the glenoid labrum. In many cases, it appeared to have pulled the anterosuperior portion of the labrum off the glenoid. This observation was verified by arthroscopy by viewing the origin of the biceps tendon into the glenoid labrum as the muscle was electrically stimulated. With stimulation of the muscle, the tendinous portion became quite taut, particularly near its attachment to the glenoid labrum, and actually lifted the labrum off the glenoid. Of the muscles of the arm that provide the large deceleration forces in the follow-through phase of throwing, only the biceps brachii traverses both the elbow joint and the shoulder joint. Additional forces are generated in the biceps tendon in its function as a shunt muscle to stabilize the glenohumeral joint during the throwing act. The main observations in this study were that the biceps tendon is subjected to large forces during throwing. Most tears of the glenoid labrum occur at the anterosuperior portion near the origin of the biceps tendon. The biceps tendon lifts the labrum off the glenoid when its muscle is stimulated. Through these findings, the authors concluded that the tendon of the long head of the biceps may be a cause of tearing of the glenoid labrum in the throwing athlete. There were limited information regarding glenoid labrum tears in relation to repetitive throwing at the time. Furthermore, the relationship between the biceps tendon and tears of the glenoid labrum has not been investigated until this study. The superior labrum detachment pathology reported by Dr. Andrews is now widely accepted as the Andrews lesion.